Ayala is not
Ms.
authorized
Puak, thank you
to
very
endorse
much for
the
calling
resolution.
in. This 3 minutes is set aside for item number 1, tab 1 on the agenda, pending litigation. Thank you. Please go ahead.
School year that explicitly accommodated.
Thank you very much for your call, Ms. Solis,
demonstrate
but
next
this
year.
is for speaking on tab 1, pending litigation under Government Code Section 54956.9. Thanks. Go ahead.
LAUSD
Thank you, Ms.
Board to
Leyva. This
ensure
is
the
for
Ms. Trinity.
tab item number 1, pending litigation.
Offer for the 22 to 23 school year. LAAAE received a preliminary
Mr. DeFrenza,
offer.
thank you so much for coming. I want to remind you that this is for tab 1, pending litigation. That's what these 3 minutes is set aside for.
Thank you. To the best egregiously challenging position. The timeline for any notification of a move to Belmont received for the first time in the final proposition.
Thank you again, Mr. DeFrenza. I just want to remind you this is still on pending litigation, tab 1, and I'm not aware of any unspecified litigation under that tab.
Okay, I'll wrap up. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. DeFrenza. I want to remind everyone that this time is set aside specifically 3 minutes per speaker to speak specifically on tab 1, pending litigation. There are 3 important items under that tab that folks may have wished to have spoken under that would have been relevant to this time that we have now, which is very valuable.
No entiendo por
Ms.
qué.
Jimenez, thank you very much, but this time is reserved for pending litigation items under tab 1.
It's unfair. It's
Mr. Cordova,
unfair.
thank you so much for your time. I just want to remind you that this time is reserved for those who wishing to speak under tab 1, pending litigation with the district. Thank you. As a quick reminder, this is for items relevant to tab 2, conference with labor negotiators. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ms. Espinoza. I just want to remind you that this is under tab 2, conference with labor negotiators.
Yes, just
This week was so sad and pathetic.
Ms. Belson, I want to
What are
remind
the
you that this is for tab 2, conference with labor negotiators.
Pio Pico School. Why are we closing it? Board member McKenna promised to keep the conversation.
I want to
going with
remind
the
you that this is on
This
tab
never
2,
happened.
conference with labor negotiators. Thank you so much. Continue.
He has written the
Thank
board
you,
and
Ms. Belson. I
nothing
want to
is done.
remind you that
We are
this is on
all
tab
scared.
2, conference with labor negotiators. Thank you.
Because I really believe in what you're doing, Mr. Carvalho. I really think that you are.
I want to remind you again
Finger
that
on
this is
students, and I think
for
it's
tab
excellent.
2,
Yeah,
conference
you know
with
what?
labor
If you can't tell me
negotiators
exactly
under
what you're
Government
going to be
Code Section
negotiating with unitary partners, then I will continue to speak,
54957.6.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for not stonewalling every single person that calls today.
Ms. Amagon, I just want to remind you that this is on tab 2, conference with labor negotiators.
Okay, thank you.